Fire Muscle Building Motivation 5.0, Ascend Beyond Fear. There's a moment, right before every great breakthrough, when fear stands in the doorway. It stares you down, whispering reasons to stop, reasons to quit, reasons why you'll never be enough. And most people listen. Most people bow to that voice. But not you. Because somewhere deep inside, beneath the pain, beneath the doubt, you made a decision, that you would rise. That you would ascend beyond fear. That no voice, no weakness, no limitation would define what you could become. The journey to strength was never about comfort, it was about confrontation. Confronting every shadow that ever told you, you can't, and answering with action that says, watch me. Fear doesn't vanish, it evolves. It changes faces. It hides behind fatigue, behind excuses, behind the illusion of safety. But the ones who ascend, they don't run from it. They invite it in. They train beside it. Because fear, when faced, becomes fuel. Every time your heart races before a heavy lift, that's not weakness, that's your potential waking up. That's your body preparing to become more than it was yesterday. The iron doesn't lie. It exposes truth. It doesn't care about your feelings, your past, or your doubts. It only responds to effort. Pure, relentless effort. You've stood in that silence before, where the world fades and it's just you and the weight. You felt your hands tremble, your breath shorten, your thoughts scream for mercy. But in that storm, you found your calm. Because fear can't live where purpose breathes. You've learned that control doesn't come from eliminating fear, it comes from mastering it. You've made fear your training partner, your motivator, your mirror. Every rep, every failure, every drop of sweat, all of it has brought you closer to the person you were meant to be. There's a difference between those who lift for strength and those who lift for survival. The strong want to grow. The survivors, they must grow. Because they've seen what happens when you stay the same. They've seen dreams die in hesitation, potential rot in comfort. That's why you're here. Because you refuse to stay caged by what scares you. You chose to face it, to look fear in the eyes and say, you don't own me anymore. Every time you step under that bar, you're proving that courage is not the absence of fear, it's the decision to rise in spite of it. Your body may shake. Your lungs may burn. Your mind may doubt. But your heart knows the truth. It knows that pressure builds diamonds. That resistance shapes greatness. You don't pray for an easier path, you pray for the strength to climb higher. Because somewhere deep down, you understand this, growth demands suffering. Evolution requires endurance. And every rep, every set, every lonely night in that gym is your declaration to the universe that you will not be broken by fear, you will rise through it. Remember how it felt the first time you failed? The weight pinned you down. The doubt crept in. You could have walked away, but you didn't. You came back stronger. You faced that same fear again and again until it stopped being a threat and became a challenge. That's how warriors are made. That's how legends are born. Not through victories, but through perseverance. Through the relentless act of standing back up when the world expects you to fall. Fear will test you. It will show up in your weakest moments, in the last rep when your arms give out, in the early mornings when your bed feels like heaven, in the nights when exhaustion feels endless. But those are the moments that forge greatness. Because while others run, you stay. You stay in the fire until the flames bow to your will. That's what ascending beyond fear means. It's not about escaping pain, it's about using it. Turning every ounce of discomfort into power. Turning every doubt into discipline. You've learned that the body follows where the mind leads. And your mind, forged in sweat and silence, no longer bows to fear. It commands it. It bends. It uses it as momentum. You've outgrown the version of yourself that played it safe. You've evolved beyond the need for validation. Now, It's not about proving others wrong, it's about proving yourself right. Every session, every rep, every breath is a statement, I am still rising. There will always be voices that say you can't. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Because when the lights go out and the noise fades, all that matters is what you do next. The bar waits. The weight doesn't care. The mirror reflects only effort. Fear will whisper, but you will lift louder. Because courage isn't loud, it's consistent. It's showing up when no one claps. It's pushing when no one's watching. It's giving everything when you've got nothing left. You've turned fear into fire, weakness into will, hesitation into hunger. You've transcended the limits of flesh and stepped into something greater, a state of mind where failure is just feedback, and pain is just a signal to keep going. You've become the storm. And storms don't retreat. They advance. They rise. They transform everything in their path. So keep pushing. Keep climbing. When fear knocks, open the door and invite it to watch you work. When doubt whispers, let your discipline drown it. So keep pushing. Keep climbing. When fear knocks, open the door and invite it to watch you work. When doubt whispers, let your discipline drown it out. You are no longer a prisoner of hesitation, you are the proof that courage lives in motion. The world won't remember the weight you lifted, it will remember the strength you showed when you lifted yourself beyond fear. This is more than training. This is ascension. This is your evolution. The bar isn't just iron, it's the bridge between who you were and who you are becoming. And every rep carries you higher, beyond fear, beyond pain, beyond limits. You are not chasing strength anymore. You are becoming it. You are not escaping fear. You are mastering it. Because you are not just a lifter. You are a force. Unshaken. Unstoppable. Unafraid. You have ascended beyond fear, and there is no way back.